and welcome back to social class. We already in which lesson? Block 6 places that help us. In the last lesson we have discussed about the firefighters and fire station, right? So let me ask you some questions. Have you ever been to the hospital? Yes. When you last time visited the hospital? When you are sick. Why people visit to the hospital or why people go to the hospital? To see the doctors and nurses? No. If people are very sick, if they need treatment, or if the people are hurt, or if the people have any wounds or any skin diseases or if the people had met with any accidents, then they need good treatment. That's why they need help of doctors. That's why they visit the hospitals. Right, children? So, when we visit the hospital, when we need good treatment for our illness or for our diseases, we need doctor. Then we need to go to the hospital. Then we have to visit the doctors. So, can anyone tell who work at the hospitals? Yes. Who is this? Doctor. Yes, the main person who works in the hospital is a doctor. Apart from doctor, is there any person who works in the hospital? Yes, there will be nurses, compounders and the cleaners, right children? The nurses will help the doctors to give the medicines to the patients. If the doctor is busy or if doctor is busy to see another patient, the nurses and compounders will attend us. And if the injections or medicines are necessary to any patient, they will give us, right? Instead of the doctor. So, apart from, so we have to go to the hospitals to become again healthy. For example, if I got a fever, that fever is not able to control by myself by using medicine, then where I have to go? Definitely I have to go to the hospital. Then doctor will again prescribe the medicine. For example, doctor suggests me to admit in the hospital. So I have to admit in the hospital. I have to take a bed and I have to be in there, right? So who will help me in there? The nurses will help me in there. How a nurse will help me? So time to time they will take care of us by giving medicines, and in big hospitals they will provide also food also. And if I can't move from the bed, for example, if I have a bad injury or something, they will give me a bath also, sponge bath also. So they will help me to get healthy again from the accident or from the disease. That means actually the doctor, the nurses, the compounders, who all the people work in the hospital, they will help us to get again healthy, to be normal, right? Okay. So, can anyone tell if there are no hospitals, what is going to be? What is going to be happen? If there is no doctor at all, if there is no one who can treat the sick people or the people who are suffering from the diseases, what is going to be? Yes, the sickness is going forever. Sometimes we will die also because of the sickness, right? So, if there are no doctors, we don't know what to do, how we have to treat ourselves. Right now, we have to be very thankful because of even we are in corona situation. A lot of doctors are helping the corona patients. Even they are knowing that threat for their lives. Didn't it, children? We are watching news in every day in a news channel that a lot of doctors also getting corona. But even though they are always helping the patients, their aim is help to the patient. Their aim is to treat the sick people, right? So actually I can say that the people who are doctors are very greatest people, right children? So if there are no doctors means we will be sick forever. The diseases will be forever. There will be no cure and there will be no treatment. For example, if we have seen an accident on the road, so we can't make those persons move, then how we can reach them to the hospital? How we can actually help them to reach them hospital? To make them to reach the hospital? Can anyone tell? Yes, by calling the ambulance. Right children, what is the number for our ambulance? 108. Right? So if you call 108, the ambulance will automatically come and they will take a stretcher and they will put that patient on the stretcher. They will take that particular patient to the hospital. So do you think these hospitals, doctors, nurses, compounders are very useful to us? Definitely yes. So everyone, please open your volume. So children, we are in the lesson S2. We need hospitals. Don't forget to write the date. So what is the first question here? List who works in a hospital. You know very well who works in a hospital. I don't need to remind you all, right? Yes. Now, take the second question. Describe why hospitals are useful for us and how people in the hospital help us. Yes, now only we discussed. And you can write your own answers also. It is not necessary whatever teacher says, okay? Whatever ideas you have in your mind also you can write. Now, next third question. What would happen if there were no hospitals? What would happen if there were no hospitals? You know, right? So here, and second question, one more time I am explaining. Describe why hospitals are useful for us and how the people in the hospital help us. Hospitals are useful for us because they'll treat sick and diseases people and the people who are hurt in accidents, right? And people who work at hospital are helpful to us because they make us again healthy from the diseases and from the sickness, right? So you can give your answers. I hope you all understood the lesson, children. And every time finishing off the lesson, what you're supposed to do? Read the textbook. Always read the textbook, right? Thank you.